Hi there. You're here for your annual eye exam, is that correct? Okay, perfect. We will get started straight away then. What is your full name, please? Okay, perfect. And have you noticed any changes in your vision recently? Okay, that's good. Well, this will just be a routine examination, nothing uncomfortable at all. And I will walk you through every step of the way, okay? So, first of all, are you sensitive to light? Okay, there will be no flashing lights, but this will be a little bit bright, okay? So I just want you to relax your gaze, look straight forward. Just looking at your eyes here. Getting a little closer. Okay. Very good. I'm just checking the size of your pupils here on my chart. That one is about a 3.5. Okay. The other side, left, about a 4. Okay. Well, that's good. Now go ahead and look straight at the light. As you can see, it's dying, but I guess that's good, not too bright. Go ahead and focus on it and follow wherever it goes, following it. Good. Are you experiencing any discomfort, any double vision? Okay, good. And just follow it in. Excellent. Now, I would like you to please ignore the light and just look at my hand here. Good. Look at my hand here. Ignore the light. Look at my hand here and ignore the light. Okay, very, very good. Next, I do need to dilate your eyes, okay? So I have these eye drops. Should not be uncomfortable at all, but I am going to drop some in each of your eyes, okay? I have this tissue in case you tear up a little bit. So go ahead and just look up for me, please. We'll do the right eye first. Okay, good. And blink, blink, blink. Good. And the left eye. Look up for me. Excellent. And blink, blink, blink. Okay, very good. You feel like you got drops in both eyes? Okay, perfect. Just closing that up now. I'm going to just feel around your eyes and take a quick look. I might ask you to look in different directions, okay? But just relax and look straight forward now. Pulling down your eyelids. Okay, that's good. And I'm going to pull them up and look down for me. Look down, look down, look down. Okay, excellent. And just close your eyes for a moment. I'm just going to feel the temperature. 3, 2, 1. Good. And open. And just feeling around your eyes. Good. Any tenderness as I press gently around? Okay, that's very good. Now we're going to test your peripheral vision, okay? So what I want you to do is just look straight at my nose, and I simply want you to tell me when my fingers come in your peripheral vision, okay? And just to try to avoid taking a look at them, I know it's tempting, but keep looking straight at my nose, okay? Ready? Just say yes when you see them. Good. Say yes when they stop moving. And say yes when they leave your vision. Very good. Now I will not be wiggling them or making any sounds. Just tell me if you see my hand on the right, left, or both. Ready? Good. Good, both. Good. Good, both. Okay. Now, still looking straight at my nose, please tell me if my left or right hand is closer to your face. Ready? Which hand is closer? Good, and reset. Which hand is closer? Good, and reset. Now tell me which hand is higher than the other, right or left. Ready? Which is higher? Good. Again, right or left, which is higher? Excellent. Okay. Now I would like you to look straight at my forehead, okay? Straight at my forehead. And just tell me how many fingers you see me hold up. Ready? Good. 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 Excellent. And one time, add them together, please. Perfect, okay. You can relax your eyes now, and I'm going to bring out my light one more time. Those drops should be working by now, so I just have to take a close look at your eyes, okay? Again, with a little bit of a bright light. I'm going to select another backup because mine is dying. Okay, this will be bright but shouldn't be uncomfortable. Look right at my nose or just relax your gaze, but look forward. Good. The other side as well. Look straight at the light. Look straight at the light. Look straight at the light. Following it. Good. Now, final item with this light. Look straight at my nose, okay? And just tell me if you see the light shining from above or below you. Ready? Is that above or below? Good. And one more time. Above or below? Good. Above. Excellent, excellent job. Alrighty. You're doing very well so far, and that was the last time I will be using the light on you, okay? So, next we're going to test your color vision. I have these different colored paddles to begin with. So, firstly, I want you to tell me if A, B, or C is red. Which of these paddles is red? Are you ready? or C? One more time. A, B, or C? And which of those was red? Very good. It was C. Excellent. Alrighty. Now I would like you to identify the purple paddle. Okay, the purple. Again, this will be out of 3 options. Are you ready? Which one is purple? A, B, or C? One more time. A, B, or C? Which one was purple? Very good. It was A. That is purple. Excellent. Now, for this next test, I have 2 paddles here. They are both blue, but what I would like you to tell me is which shade of blue is darker. Okay? Are you ready? A or B? I'll show you that a couple more times. A or B? That's A or B. Which one was darker? Excellent. It was B. That is the darker shade of blue. Very good job. Okay. Okay. Still testing your color vision here. These may look familiar to you if you've ever been tested for color blindness before. But I have these little circles. Each of them has a number, and what I simply want you to do is read the number, okay? And if it is difficult for you to tell, just take a guess, okay? So we'll begin with this one. What number do you see? 12. Excellent. And if it is difficult, I would like you to tell me on a scale from 1 to 10, if you would, how difficult it is to discern, okay? 10 being impossible, 1 being with a little bit of difficulty. But that's only if you have a hard time, okay? What about this one? Okay, this one's a little bit difficult. Go ahead and take a stab at it. Take a guess. This is a tough one, but I myself see 29. Okay. Now, please rank on a scale from 1 to 10 the difficulty you had with that. Okay. Okay. No worries, I appreciate your honesty. Here is the next test. What number do you see there? Good, good. That one is a 9. The next one. What do you see here? Okay, that one's a 3. Any difficulty with that? Maybe a 1 or a 2? Okay. How about this one? 45. Good. Any difficulty with this one? Okay. We'll do just a couple more. This one. What do you see? 57. Good. Okay. And just one more. What do you see here? Okay, there are two numbers here. Is one of them more difficult to see than the other? Okay. Which one is more difficult? The 4 or the 2? The 4 or the 2? Which one is more difficult to see? The 2. Okay. Very good. You did incredibly well with those. Alrighty. Now I'm going to have you read some numbers and letters off of a couple different charts here. So we'll start with the reading chart, which will be held at about the distance that a book would be held from your face, okay? This is testing your near vision. So I just want you to read out the letters that I point to, okay? Can you read this one? Good. How about this one? Okay. Can you read this letter? Good. Can you read this whole line? Good. Can you read this letter? Okay. Tell me if you start to have difficulty reading as we get farther down. Okay. Can you read this letter? Good. Can you read this letter? Excellent. Can you read this letter? Great. Can you read this letter? Is that a tough one for you? Okay. Moving on. Can you read this letter in the middle here? This one right here. Can you read that? Okay. And I want you to take a crack at this whole line, starting from the beginning. Good, the second. Okay, the third. The fourth. The final letter. Okay, read it all together one more time. Very good. Okay. Now I would like you to read from this chart behind me, okay? This is testing your far vision. So first I want you to read at the very top here. What letter is that? Good. And moving down, read the second line for me. And the third line. Good. Can you read this letter right here? Can you read this whole line for me? Good. And really push yourself. Can you read that letter right there? Okay, very good. I'd like you to look at my finger right here, focus on it, and I want you to follow it as it comes into your face. Tell me if there's any blurriness or if you're straining your eyes. Good. Now I want you to look at the E on the wall behind me. Look at the E, and then quickly look back to my finger. Good. Now look at this finger. Quickly back to this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and back to the front. Very good. And you can relax now. Alrighty, you did an excellent job with that eye examination. I have not noticed any problems. Your eyes track properly. You were able to read up close and far away. And there is nothing wrong with your color perception, okay? Do you have any questions or concerns regarding your eye health or today's exam? Okay, perfect. Well, I thank you very much for trusting me to be your nurse today. My name is Raven, and I am here for you for whatever you need, morning, noon, or night, if you have any concerns at all. Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming in, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.